So what's up, guys? We finally got some bulletin to read in this week. So basically, if you didn't know, the last time I read it was around 2 weeks ago. I think I missed one bulletin, which I don't know when they dropped it. But let's get into it. So this is the bullet issue 11 and June 20. Now Bloxfruit is kind of dying down. If you didn't know, and it has been a long time since we got a proper big update. So yeah, I just want a good update, a long update, and I think you also want an update to come too in Blox Fruits. So the bulletin is called Ocean Exploration, the long-awaited journey. Chief of Tiki Outpost has departed with some citizens to the submerged island that once connected to the Tiki outpost. So we finally got some information about the submarine that is in the Tiki out. As you can see, the submarine right now is not doing anything. It's just sitting there with a guy. The other passengers and I were told to put on blindfold to prevent us from knowing the route to the island. After a short while, we were allowed to remove our blindfold only to find the view before us. Nothing sort of extraordinary. As you can see, that's basically a new island, and I'm pretty sure the new island is gonna be beneath the Tiki island. And yeah, I think there's gonna be a cutscene, like us going down this water patch and going to the new island. I don't know why they blindfolded him. Tribes of fishmen along with what seem to be dangerous figures in robes lurked on the island. Okay, so we got fishmen, which is a good sign. I mean, it's underwater. The chief was in utter disbelief at fact there is somewhat of a civilization there. What does this mean for the island and the people above the surface? Come back later as we continue to explore the island and sniff out more leads to what it has to offer. Okay, we are getting a new island which is confirmed, and it's gonna be about fishes, and hopefully it's a pretty big map. Maybe even a fourth sea, but I don't think it's gonna be a new sea. I think it's gonna be a new map which is gonna have a special fighting style. Gone fishing. Okay, fishing is making its way to the world of Bloxfruit. Fishing is a new gameplay system that brings us life skill professionals to the game, offering players a more immersive and relaxing way to engage with the game beyond just PvP and combat grinding. Yo, are we getting a fish and Bloxfruit collab? I know. I mean, fish is kind of dead. Okay, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I mean, I would know because if there was an update, I would always grind in fish. But now I actually laid down on fish. Like, I haven't touched fish for around 6 months, so it is kind of dead. But I would love to see a collab. But I think it's gonna be a new feature where we can fish, and I don't know what can you get from fishing in a pirate game. In a game where people fight and PvP grind. What will you get for catching some fishes, bro? I'm actually hyped to see what kind of features they bring this update. Fishing will be available to all players alike. You'll be able to learn fishing by your respective trainers in each sea of the game. So how does fishing work exactly? Okay, so I think fishing, no matter what level you are, you can fish, which is a good thing because not everything has to be only obtainable by high level players. Roughly 30 new fish are being introduced in this update, with certain species appearing more often around specific islands depending on rod and bait you might use. Keep an eye out for which bait will help you find what you're looking for, bro. Is this me only, or does this remind you of the fish game, bro? Because different islands have different fishes and different rods and different baits attract different fishes. Now this actually pretty good update, but I don't know how they're gonna balance it. But there's gonna be around 30 fishes that's gonna be coming in the update, and also rod, because we also got information that rod and bait, and I don't know how the bait system is gonna work, because we don't have anything like this. Like, we have never had anything beside PvPing, grinding in the last, I don't know when was the last time we ever had like a unique update. However, it might just be too hard to catch certain fish, so we recommend increasing your fish level. Every player will have the ability to level up their fishing skill to the max level of 100. Your level increases solely based on each fish caught. The more fish you catch, the more efficient you become at catching future and more powerful higher rarity fish it is, the more level you need. And the max level of fishing being 100, which seems not that bad. The more fishes you catch, the more you level up. Sounds pretty much like fish, not gonna lie. We are excited to release this mechanic in the next update and can't wait to see what everyone does with it. So once the update drops, grab a rod and start fishing, not just for bragging rights, but also get a head start on crafting the new potions now. Yo, so the fishes you catch are actually used for the potions that we discussed about in the previous bulletin. So basically, after you catch fishes, you can maybe craft them for potions and meat that restore your HP and stamina. Out with the ugly. In the world is evolving, and so is the world of fashion surrounding it. Let's be honest, who's wearing some of these old school pieces? It's time for a change. Some of our top designers at Physio Style are preparing a brand new lineup, expressive, high quality gear for the new generation. Not only they can explain their main character energy in a fashionable way, but we're also introducing a line of accent gear that doesn't have to replace your main centerpiece of an accessory. Okay, so I think this might be a new avatar system. Right now you can have your own avatar in the game, but they might make it so that you can customize your avatar like many games like GPO, I mean not King Legacy, but yeah, the games which allow you to customize your avatar with the things you get from the game itself, like the different hairs, the clothes, and the accessories are also gonna be different. Whether you are clinging to your classical cloak for rocking something bold, this extra gives you the power to level up your fashion and survivability out there. Now, this is a new feature that they're talking about. As you can see in this picture, I mean, that guy is looking clean, but I don't know how it's gonna be made. I mean, we have had our avatars in the game for pretty long, but we're gonna have to see what this thing is about. But let's see. The creation fruit has unlocked new layers. Is this the creation fruit? Not everything you thought it would be. Do you wonder if it could have been more? Well, you are in luck. As you can see, that guy is having fun, and there's some parkour going around. So we might be able to make some parkour with those. So let's see. Across the stage, more creation users are finding inventive ways to push potential. It was fun for a while to design things, but now punctuality has been achieved. Conveyor floors to get to places quicker, trampolines to reach higher ground, and drivable cars that can scale walls, decorative, and even funny trapdoors. The new hidden ability seems to have it all. So, are we getting a new, like, we can make cars with creation fruit? Now, if you don't know, creation fruit can basically make walls and stuff as if right now, but we might be able to make trampolines, cars. That's gonna be crazy. Imagine you just driving into a car with your Bugatti, bro. Come back for the next bulletin 12, where the stories only get more interesting as we close into the next update. So yeah, I don't have any videos but to post about Bloxfruit because the only thing I can post is bulletin. But yeah, I'll see you guys in next Thursday for the new bulletin. If you're new here, subscribe, like, and hit those notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.